There, I kind of missed it a couple times. He's got to sit up and push the button, and he's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Hi, Stream.
Hi, Stream.
Hi, Stream. Last
High
time.
stream is when you go to the bathroom in the morning with the morning wood.
No. It's when you're peeing at altitude. That's a high stream.
I thought that was the Mile High Club.
No, that's a different action. All right, last time on whatever this adventure is, the group woke up in this asylum with no memories of who they are. And then, upon venturing out, they ran into some survivors. To gain their trust, they killed a couple of doppelgangers. Getting in, they met a woman named Winter Klaska. The couple told them that they need some help before she's able to answer any questions. She sent them up into the laundry room and the boiler room to both restart the boilers and to check to see if they got hot water. Defeating a couple more mimics and saving what appears to be some kind of cultist, they returned back with the good news. She answered some questions that about a week ago, a riot was started by some cultists under a single person named Xandalus. After that riot happened, the rest of the events occurred. There was the large tremor that shook the whole foundation of the asylum, collapsing the second floor into the first. Then the creepy fog moved in, and then all the creatures then began to attack all the residents of the asylum. They also found that in the hallway behind a curtain is a giant wall with an eyeball looking at them. And they have tried various different ways to get through it, but couldn't figure that out.
Said, see you here, pal.
It's
So-
storming really
Optical
bad,
illusion.
so if I suddenly disappear, it's because my power went out.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So with no other recourse, they decided to head back into the chapel and try to think of what to do next. Big Hat, while you're sitting in here staring at the shrine to Pharasma, you get a sense that, not a sense, you hear a voice speak to you in your mind. You have forgotten who you are. You are no investigator. You are instead a champion. And you can feel that the memories of you, like solving your first case and things, fade away to be replaced with accepting your first communion under a giant statue of a spiral. Big Hat has become a cleric of Pharasma instead of an investigator.
Nice. Thank you.
Yay.
I have given one of the guards, looks at Corvus, who's staring at his quarterstaff, like seeming to be disappointed that he doesn't feel as useful. The guard named Tolman, the one who was trying to entertain the two children when you went to the office, drops a light crossbow in your lap as you sit there, along with his quiver of bolts. I think you're going to need this more than I do.
Thank you, kind sir. And I begin to load my staff into the crossbow bolt.
That's not how that works, but you do you. Over here in the hallway, a dwarf is sitting looking at the weeping eye of the wall. Like, scratching at his beard, trying to figure out, how do I get past this thing, when another one of the asylum guards comes and sits next to him. Hey.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Just wanted to thank you all for what you're doing. You didn't have to, but you volunteered anyway.
We did have to. We had no other escape.
With this thing blocking the way, it looks like escape's gonna be pretty hard anyway. That way's to the front entrance into the records. You're suffering from amnesia, right?
I can't remember.
That's a good one. A little bit of humor goes a long way.
You know dwarves, man.
I do. Best
I
friend
don't.
was a
I
dwarf.
have amnesia. Not one.
It's just a running joke. That's pretty good. If you
Man doesn't remember.
he like points in front of him, kind of like trying to draw like directions in the air. If you head out, if we can get past this door, if you head out and head north, you can head to the records room. If there are any records that try to help you figure out who you are, you're probably good there.
Well, I'm not interested in who could jump the highest or eat the most sandwiches.
No, but you are interested in your name, aren't you?
Oh, those kinds of records.
You're a good guy. He he's like, time to get back to it, I guess.
Roll for
Good luck.
deception.
Try not to sleep on duty.
I don't even remember the last time I slept. Guess I'm suffering from amnesia too. Over back in the hall, Itchy, can you roll a perception for me?
Who's rolling perception? Sorry, I missed that.
Itchy is. Itchy, I don't even know what you're doing. I guess you're whittling at a table leg because you've been here for about an hour but had nothing to do. That's how he whittles. But you swear that you could hear a voice from the hallway speaking directly into your mind, just repeating a phrase with like a mournful cry. It's like, "What have I become?"
I don't understand a thing.
No, you understand this. Just keeps repeating, "What have I become?" over and over.
My Swedish friend.
All right, so you guys are considered rested. So, Cabo, if you want to prepare some new spells, in your spell book, the spells that have a little D next to them, those are your domains.
Those are your dork spells.
Oh, okay.
So you can prepare one of those automatically per day, and then you get 2 others of your level 1s, and then you get 3 cantrips. I have 3 or 4. I think 4. 4 cantrips.
I think it's 4 cantrips.
Yeah, 4 cantrips. 1 domain and 2 others, or 3 domains, whichever you like. If you cast a spell within the water domain, it's treated as 1 level higher because of your undying racial traits. Not 1 level higher, cast a level one level higher. So saves will be harder for people who are trying to save from something. Alright, so the only way forward is how to get past that eyeball door.
If we go down the hall, take some door, there's a record room. Big hat.
Yeah, finding records would be good. Maybe it'll tell us who we are.
Yes, maybe you'll figure out what job you actually did before you got here.
You can see him like donning a wood carving of Pharasma as his religious item, setting down his other one that he had on before.
I see you've taken to the Eternal. You think it will help you get through this?
I'm hoping so.
Well, anything is worth a try.
Over where Corvus is, hugging from the distance. Bah! Because he's a bird. Nobody else hears it but him.
Shut up, you lousy jerk. Oh god. It's an alarm clock I can't turn off.
Bah! Brap, 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 brap. You just unsummon him as to turn him off. Boop.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
We should head to this records room.
Agreed.
It's not like a world's records type thing. It's like a records of where we're from.
From the distance. Good one. It's the same guy from outside. How'd you hear that? Walls are thin,
I
man.
think people are listening to our conversations.
I have really good hearing.
I have good hearing under this helmet. All right. So you guys need to figure out how to get past that door.
What door? Can't we just go out the way we came last time?
It's caved in. There's no way to bypass it.
Maybe Itchy can headbutt it.
Headbutt it.
His phone goes off telling him, don't do that. That's stupid.
It is tempting, though.
Is there a knowledge we can roll that maybe could help give us a little more information?
The only one with extra knowledge right now is Itchy. He swears he heard a voice coming from this hallway.
Well, he didn't swear to any of us.
He's just
No,
scratching
I
his butt over
didn't
there.
snap about that. I thought it was just in my head, not coming from a direction.
Said it came from the hallway come from this hallway. A voice just repeating, "What have I become?"
Yeah, become an eyeball. Now let us through.
You've become a hindrance.
There's no response from your voice.
Eyes aren't ears, you know. Probably can't hear us.
Pull out a laser pointer.
Do we know sign language?
He pulls out a mystical artifact of laser pointer. Too bad there are no tabaxi here to have fun with. You point the laser at the eyeball, and the iris shrinks, and that's it. It is very good at staring contests.
Damn it.
Must we stand here idle?
The eyeball would laugh if it knew what that meant.
The eyeball dislikes you.
The eyeball will remember that.
To think about what it says, or what it's been saying.
Let's go, smart guy.
Roll wisdom.
We're not very wise. It's a skinny thing. Because my goddamn rolls suck.
Well,
Is this a joke? 999?
Itchy. One way people can figure out what they've become is by looking at themselves.
Spit polish my shield and then show him.
Give him the old Perseus.
You shine your shield into a mirror-like sheen on the metal parts of the. It's a steel shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you shine your metal shield and you hold it up to the eye. The eye then looks at itself. It's the center of the eye splits open into like a mouth full of teeth. It lets out a high-pitched squeal as the fungus around it begins to rot and shrink into the eye before the eye melts away, revealing the body of a man in an orderly uniform as it collapses to the ground. The way is open now. There's the door behind it, although crusted from the fungus growing over it, stands before you. The man is dead.
I kick the man on the ground. You are in my way.
You've become an obstacle. Now we must go.
Oh, go. Something went wrong.
Okay, stream, look away for just a second. Technical difficulties.
The game crashed.
It just came back. We're good.
Okay.
I boldly stroll through the door.
You opened. Let me get to the right area of the book for the flavor text.
No.
Yes. You can't stop me. White tile, spider-webbed with cracks, lines the walls of this cathedral-like hall. Your prominent oval desks face the staunch double doors, while hard benches and portraits of somber doctors line the walls. Regal stairs ascend towards a second floor, but rubble has crushed the upper flights, blocking the passage. Lofty windows, gridded by bars, reveal yellow mist seething beyond. You stand in front of the front entrance of the asylum. Two double doors bowed towards you, as if water has been pushed against the doors and the doors have swollen. It looks like you could force them open with enough strength.
Strength of feet.
Is it wise to try to open them, though?
Roll perception
There
before
are
you attempt
giants
to
out there.
before you attempt to open the door. Roll perception.
Sorry, I had to reload my character sheet too, because
I've seen what's outside.
There we go.
Due to the bowing of the door, it does look like some kind of wet mass has pushed up against it, but it wasn't strong enough to push the doors open. Possibly something from inside the fog if Dwarf told you about the creatures he's seen in it. But the damage doesn't look recent.
Perhaps we'll find out one of us was a high-level wizard and could teleport us all out of here.
Why the hell would I let something in?
Could also be the way out.
I mean, there's a window right here. I can just look out and see. Yep, still fog.
Yep, you just see the endless fog.
These deaths in here, in this room, look like all headshots.
Look like what?
Wait, how can you see that?
It's like all headshots in this room.
The whole map is visible for some reason.
Ah.
That's why I had technical difficulties.
Oh no, don't worry about that. Fixed. You guys didn't see anything that I have set up. You just saw the map is all.
Yeah, all we saw was the map. That's why I thought it was like an area we had already gone through.
Nope, it's just the map revealed. This isn't going to tell you anything because I don't leave anything on the map. Big Hat, why is your health not updating? This is weird. Oh, it will when you take damage. Okay. You guys can see that I've added the health aura APIs back in the game. So you guys can see the damage that the enemies are taking based on the aura that they have. Big Cat, can you roll perception for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Itchy, you can too, since you guys are closer.
Ooh, a two.
Not
good.
Big Hat, you can hear something pushing up against the front door.
Get away!
You can see the cracks in the door begin to widen.
Should we prepare to fight whatever this is? Or should we have it forever behind us?
I mean, I don't think we're having a choice whether or not we're fighting whatever this is.
What did he say?
There are benches and desks you could possibly push up against the door.
Barricade the door, possibly?
Unless you do want to fight whatever's trying to push through the door, maybe to stop it from pushing through anywhere else.
Might as well die here as anywhere else, eh?
I will allow you guys to prepare something.
No, I won't let you die. Don't worry.
I will let you guys take a prepared action.
Pincer movement.
I'm gonna use it to summon a monster.
Is there a fog of war setting for the map? Because like I noticed that when we go to another room, we can't see the other room anymore.
That is because the range of your vision is only 60 feet.
Well, but like, isn't there a way to have it to where it's grayed out when you're not there, but you
It's a
still
way.
know?
I do not know if it's going to bog the game down, but I can
Yeah,
try.
last time we tried using that, it like
Oh,
lagged the
well-
shit out of everyone.
Let me
Oh.
see if this will lag the shit out of our game. I turned it on. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Because this map is so big, we're never going to remember every nook and cranny if we can't see where we've already been.
Okay, makes sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's lagging, so.
Seems fine so far. I will draw my crossbow, flip this little desk up, and use it as cover, and be waiting for the door to open, and I'll fire a shot.
So you're going to fire a shot as soon as something appears?
I am.
Dwarf, what are you preparing?
I'm just going to attack whatever comes through that hole.
If it's in reach?
Well, I'm going to charge at it.
Okay, you're going to
I'm
charge.
not just going to stand so close I get hit by the door when it blows open.
All right, so you'll charge at it when something appears. Itchy.
I'm going to prepare spell.
Okay. And Corvid, you are preparing to summon. With what the time you have left, the door cracks and something fleshy squishes its way between the cracks of the door before the door collapses on the weight of the creature that comes through. Let me get my monsters out.
Something fleshy is never good. Oh god, it's huge.
That's what it looks like.
What the hell is that thing?
All right, let
A
us
giant testicle.
begin.
And I hope my initiations get better in this damn series.
Well, you beat me.
All right, give me just a second. Something's not right with my monster here. It does not have... Oh, it does. Okay. Nope, that is what it is. Okay. So we will do the held actions in order, or in turn order. Oh, Corbin, what did you summon?
A goblin dog.
He's just gonna get this icon for now.
That's alright.
All right, and then there is a sheet in there now called Goblin Dog, and you have control of this. Hold on, let's not do that. Controlled by you. Okay, you now control it. So you can summon it anywhere within 60 feet.
Sweet. Thank you. Okay. I chose this specifically because it has a special ability from its bite.
All right, where do you put it? Yeah, it's already there. It is right next to you.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it on the sheet, but it gives allergic reaction.
It should just be called Goblin Dog in the sheets. It's in your journals and it can be edited and controlled by you. Just called Goblin Dog. And then you need to decide where he's going to be.
Right here.
All right. You now have his turn and your turn.
Sweet.
Actually, no. We're just going what the held action is. Your held action was to summon. Dwarf, you can now perform your action. There's not enough room to charge, so I'll just let you take a step.
Oof.
An 11 hits for 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
Take that, testicle.
Need to figure, does it have reach? It does. No, it doesn't, actually. It's just big. Okay.
So this was kind of what I was worried about. My held action won't work. It was a spell that tripped, and obviously a giant blob can't trip.
Nope. So, because your held action did not go through, we'll be moving on to Big Hat.
I raise my crossbow and fire.
Okay. Four goes, you somehow hit the floor in front of it.
You scared the hell out of yourself seeing it.
Alright, now I will give him an initiative. A dwarf is faster than it, guaranteed. Corbett, it is your turn.
Let's see. I will start by casting Daze on the creature.
Daze fails.
Damn.
Read the description.
What the hell?
What are you looking for? Oh, go to the chat. It's that you when you.
I know.
There's the keyword, humanoid.
Damn. Well,
All right, you still have a move in a free action. Is anybody else's game lagging besides Beans?
Mine's not.
Mine seems to be okay for now.
It seems okay.
I'll move here, end of my turn. And then it's Goblin Dog's turn.
There, maybe that will help. Oh yeah, it helped me. Well, you had the Goblin Dog move back?
Well, I need to. Okay.
One moment.
So you meant to move the goblin dog to the testicle?
Yeah.
Right up on in there. A 20 hits, 9 damage.
That's sweet.
Now I gotta figure out what allergic reaction is.
You have to make like a DC. I was just reading it. You have to make a DC 12 fortitude save or break out in an itching rash.
It doesn't say that it only affects certain things, so yeah, I have to.
No, it says a goblin dog's dander is highly irritating to all creatures save those with a goblinoid subtype.
Well, it's definitely not that. It's not a goblin, so fortitude save. Where are your saves? On this stupid. There it is. Hiya! I fail.
A creature affected by this rash takes a -2 penalty to dexterity.
Oh, sweet. You lowered his AC even further somehow.
Also charisma, but I'm assuming that probably doesn't.
His charisma is a 1. It is a giant amorphous blob. Alright, Dwarf, you're up. He's taking some damage. He's already in the yellowish green.
I'm going to scimitar him.
Smart him. Hey, and 8 more damage.
8 hits him, huh? And I'll
Yeah.
take a 5-foot step back.
Well, we just lowered his AC by 2. And we're-
Also, well, I can't even tell you what he is. No one's looked at him. All right, hungry flesh time. Because you guys can see his, you guys can see his name. You guys can see his name. So, he will go ahead and slam his fist into the goblin dog.
Not my goblin dog.
Goblin dog takes 7 damage. Then he needs to roll fortitude.
That definitely didn't succeed in me.
That's not good.
Yep, he is now diseased. And then now, look for a stat that
He's
says
immune to disease.
the goblin dog.
Yeah, he's immune to disease. It says on here immune.
Then he's not
Yeah.
diseased.
He is.
Let's see if he's immune to this.
Good catch.
Nope. Give me that dog. You're mine.
Oh,
The blob wraps its body around him and pulls it into his body.
well then.
And then he's going to shift forward, bringing the goblin dog with him.
Wouldn't he get another infection because of the goblin dog dander?
What about attack?
He's already got the infection. He doesn't do any additional. Itchy, you're up.
Wouldn't they get attacks of
They
opportunity?
are both there's both out of range for them.
Yeah, we're both 5 feet back.
Damn it.
Now I'm rethinking my run up and smack him.
And you can hear the goblin dog inside the block. Good thing that wasn't hugging.
Oh, fuck it.
Get him.
I ain't afraid of no dog.
Well, the dogs are your allies, so yeah.
Motherfucker.
That will hit for 7.
Then I 5-footed step, so that's pretty much all I can do, right?
Yeah. You don't have a free action, so not yet.
Alright, next turn.
Big Hat, you're up.
I don't think I'm gonna cast this, so I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow again. First, I'm gonna reload it, then I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. There's 6 more damage. This thing's beefy, still alive. Round 4. Corvid, you're up. Your dog is currently grappled. He has to either use athletics, acrobatics, or escape artist. Actually, it's mostly escape artist to free yourself from a grapple.
Oh, and for my move, I'm gonna scoot back
Okay.
because I don't want to close.
If he
it.
doesn't have escape artist, you just roll dexterity.
It cost action to pull out my crossbow.
I'm assuming you already had it out. You don't need both hands to summon.
Okay, then I'll shoot him.
Oh no! You almost hit the goblin dog as the arrow sinks harmlessly into the body.
Okay, well then. And then I have to roll. You said dex.
If he doesn't have any points in escape artist, dexterity is the stat it uses. Can you get free? You do get free.
Yeah, how about
Goblin
that?
dog is free.
It's a good roll.
Sweet.
It is still his turn for movement.
I think it's gonna run away after that.
Let's see if I'm gonna let it run away. Nope, I crush it into the ground. It, instead of like dying like normal, it glows blue and disintegrates, heading back into the celestial plane from where it came from.
Well, at least it gave him an allergic reaction.
All right, anything else you want to do? Yeah, you did lower his dex by 1,
It's like
And-
your hoary cousin shows up, gives him an infection, and leaves.
and you gave him a 0 charisma.
Lowered by 2, actually.
Yep.
Okay,
The dex.
I'm just gonna go over here to the corner and cry about my goblin dog.
You guys can also hit the end of turn button now too.
Where
There
is
we go.
that at?
So in the chat, alerts come up of whose turn it is. There's an EOT and a POT.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that will hit for 3. Oh, wait, you're flanking, so definitely hits for 3.
Ha ha! My worst fucking swings are hitting your fat testicle ass.
If you do have action, do you have a second weapon?
I'm wielding a shield and a scimitar.
You can do a shield bash since a 5-foot step still lets you do a full round action. You do lose your AC if you do.
Nope.
All right.
Stupid testicle.
I'm gonna roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm hitting dwarf. No. He swings its big fleshy arm that looks like it was a large intestine, which you sidestep. It's splattering next to you.
You yuck! Don't touch me with that.
This creature's not very smart. It's gonna stay right there. Itchy, you're up. You have flanking. Of 5 damage.
Thank
We're getting
God
there.
this is a really easy to hit creature.
Yeah, he could be in a real problem. He got his AC so low.
Remember when giants used to have low AC?
Yeah, because they were big.
You smack the creature in its fleshy body, breaking the membrane that holds all the organs in, and it spills out onto the floor and stops becoming a writhing mass.
That's gross.
Looks like
It was already gross, and now it's
Yeah.
like twice as gross.
Yeah, that thing was awful. I hope we don't see any more of those.
You can roll Dungeoneering to discover what this thing was.
Is there anything left of the
Oh,
door?
I don't have that anymore.
A dwarf has Dungeoneering. Remember, you can only roll knowledges if you are.
If you have them, all right.
Yeah.
I don't like
The only
that.
thing dwarf that you know it is some kind of ooze creature.
No. I just look to see if we can barricade this door shut.
You can make a makeshift barricade using some of the. You can use some of the desks nearby and what's left of the doors to make a makeshift barricade, because from either sides of the holes of the door, the yellow mist begins to seep in.
Quickly help me barricade this door. Oh.
I'll push this desk over to the door, the one I was taking cover behind.
Stuff the carpet under the door, just that way the smoke doesn't come in.
Yep, doing everything you can. After about 10 minutes, you guys manage to successfully keep the door blocked enough to keep the yellow mist out. If anything bigger than this were to come in and try to break through the door, it will. So you just gotta hope that nothing else is out there interested in whatever building you're in. Itchy, since you rolled knowledge, the thing is called a hungry flesh.
No, that was knowledge engineering to barricade the door.
Oh, well then you're good.
The door is barricaded.
All right, if you, dwarf, if you remember what the guard said, like once you come out through this door, you make a left and head north, and that way is towards the records.
Yes, I remember, but we were fighting a testicle.
There's also some doors over on this end as well, and there's also some part of the collapsed first floor.
Are you sure you want to explore?
You want
Well-
something like that coming up behind you? I mean,
What the hell did he just say?
He wants to know if you want something coming up behind you. I kind of
Was he
agree.
threatening me?
No, I think he's getting that there might be something in those rooms that could come after
I think
us.
he's flirting with you.
I mean, I am a bottom, so coming up behind me isn't a bad idea.
and I am a giant no.
Hey, when this is all said and done,
Oh my lord, Big Hat just walks away.
You know what they say about big hats.
Do we want to check all these doors or do we just want to head north?
well, we could find something useful.
You can't. So Big At, you actually cannot stand there. The rubble is completely
Oh.
blocking that access. You can see through some of the gaps in the rubble that there's a door on the other side, but the amount of time to clear the rubble away would take far too long.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing any manual labor today. Can I open this door?
You open that door. In this room, partially collapsed, destroying most of the buckets and mops and feather dusters that were stored here. You see that there are some of the staff who attempted to hide in this room before the floor above them collapsed on top.
Poor souls didn't.
You can see on the other side of the rubble there is another door that has been barricaded by people on the inside.
Okay.
Before the floor collapsed on top of them.
They barricaded the other door. The floor ceiling fell on top of them and killed them all.
Can I kick this door in?
Roll a athletics.
That's the door. No, dwarf. That's the door that's barricaded.
He's gonna try to push through it.
Oh, okay.
Thought there was athletics. I guess not anymore.
Just acrobatics.
So yes, use strength. The barricade.
My heart wasn't in it.
The barricade holds firm against your attempt.
Use your head, Itchy.
I was actually just about to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Aw.
Itchy does better job of ramming his head into the door, shifting the barricade just a bit. One more should do it.
Together then.
Yes, you can do aid another, which is getting a 10 adds a +2 to their check.
You're more than one person.
There we go.
Or only one.
They can get many aids. Many aids. All the aids.
Massive
Everyone
hit.
has aids.
Well, he rolled a 22. I rolled a 21.
So, Dwarf gets on Itchy's right side, Big Hat on his left side, and they both pick him up. They then take a couple steps back and just shove him straight into the door. He collapses through the barricade, rolling on the other side.
Never thought of doing that.
A squeak, crash, squeak. So he's finds 6 bodies. So 6 bodies lay in here. What was once looked like, Big Hat, you want to roll a medicine check? Because the wounds don't look like a collapse, because the collapse is on that side of the room.
Heal, right?
Yes, heal, sorry. You investigate the bodies and realize that most of their injuries are from blunt force trauma done by smaller instruments and not the giant stones from the floor above.
These people were murdered.
It looks Itchy, roll perception. Itchy's asking questions off to the side.
What did he ask?
Oh my! He has no idea.
Well,
Oh, goddamn.
yeah, actually, I guess I shouldn't say since I... Well, maybe. I don't know.
You look from a cursory glance, you can see that none of the people in here are wielding weapons.
They were murdered. Search the bodies. Maybe there's keys.
Yep.
Can you, is there a hole in the floor? So there's a hole in the ceiling above us?
Yes.
Does it look like somebody could have climbed up there?
No, it does not look possible to climb.
Okay.
Roll. You can also roll to the inspection, perception to investigate a little bit further. Big Hat, you look closer at the bodies kneeling down. You can see one of the orderlies is wearing a suit of padded armor and carrying a sap. You also find that in one of the other orderlies, he's carrying 2 thunderstones and a golden ring. Did you get all that?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
Okay. For those who don't know what a thunderstone is,
I used to love using those with my druid. I love thunderstones.
a thunderstone, you strike the stone as a ranged attack with a range increment of 20 feet, or you can throw it. When it strikes a hard surface or is hit, It creates a deafening bang, treated as a sonic attack. Each creature within 10 feet must make a fortitude save or be deafened for an hour.
It's a flashbang.
They also, a deafened creature, addition to the flashbang, also takes a -4 on initiative and a 20% chance to miscast or lose a spell with a verbal component. To throw it is simply it's just an AC 5. It basically casts Deafen in stone form and also lowers their initiative by 4.
I'll relay everything I found. I think this one killed all those, but then I don't know who killed him. Maybe they killed each other.
From your heal and Itchy's observation that they don't carrying weapons, it seems like some other nefarious person may have killed them from the inside and then left some other way.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was asking, if it was possible to climb.
Not possible to climb, but they may have left a different way. Possibly through the collapse over here before it collapsed.
So they've been here since before.
Yeah, how long have the bodies been there?
Heal check reveals it looks like maybe 5 days ago.
So it'll
So,
be easy to tell if there's any footprints in the debris.
so basically 2 days after the riot supposedly happened. If you want to check for tracks, that is survival. You roll survival, and you do see that the footprints do lead through the rubble. But the way the tracks disappear under the collapsed rocks, it happened before the second floor collapsed.
All right, door down here.
Let me check to make sure it's not locked, because I forgot to lock all these doors. No, this door's not.
Oh, we're already making noise. Kick it in.
You kick the door, which breaks off of its hinges, and then comes back and hits you right in the toe. Yeah, I saw your survival roll. I know I'm going to say he tried to kick the door in, but ends up stubbing his toe on a loose tile as he kicks his foot forward.
All right, I can't use strength characters because I can't roll.
Try just turning the handle.
Why don't you just open the door?
I turn the handle. With 12 strength.
You turn the handle so forcefully you break the doorknob off in your hand.
See, Itchy, that's how it's done.
All right, so as though it's been plucked from the halls of some warm country estate, this room is filled with inviting furnishings. A hearth ready for... You guys get out of here. Get out here. Let me read first. Furnace is ready for a fire. Artwork populated by picnicking families in a mansion-shaped cage with colorful taxidermy birds inside. Large windows might have once looked out over colorful flower beds, but now show only yellow mist. A battered corpse is impaled on the antlers of a stuffed elk head hung above the hearth. So the first thing that stands out is this giant cage in this room that has what appears to be taxidermy birds looking towards the door.
Can I keep one of these taxidermy birds?
Are they tasty?
All right, so
I boldly walk into the room.
yeah, you guys can move in now.
This is much more comfortable than where we were staying. I guess they have fewer giant testicles breaking in, though.
Also, the giant eyeball that was in the way.
Oh, yeah, we solved that problem, didn't we? Maybe we can tell them about this place and they can come in and take the luxury items out of here.
Something's out there killing people. I'm sure we haven't run into them yet, but I bet we will if we keep looking through the place.
Is that a person impaled on the antler?
Yes,
Yeah.
I actually read that out, that someone is impaled on the elk head above the hearth, and there's another corpse on the floor.
I missed that, my bad.
Yeah, I don't know how they got that person up there onto the antlers, but that's not good.
Corvid rolls perception.
Maybe it was a suicide.
Is there anything off?
You look at the corpses a bit closer and realize that they're all wearing clothes stitched together of yellow fabric. One of them has a dagger in his hand of a different metal other than steel. The other one up on the antler has a pouch on his hip and an amulet hanging from his neck.
That's an amu pouch combination up there.
Do I recognize the amulet? Is it like of something?
Is detect magic a cantrip?
It is, then I will cast it.
Go for it.
I raise my hand, say a little prayer to Pharasma, and cast. Oh, I got it.
Detect magic is a 60-foot cone, I believe. Yeah, 60-foot cone. Concentrating up to 1 minute narrows it down like further and further. So you do sense the presence of 3 different magical auras coming from the person up on the antlers. Do you concentrate further, or is that good enough?
What about
No,
that?
I will concentrate further. I want all the info I can.
Okay, you concentrate further and realize that the amulet is emitting a more potent aura than than what is coming from their belt pouch. And the strongest aura is in fact coming from the amulet. Now you can roll a knowledge arcana check to determine what it is,
I don't
or
know.
what the aura is. So now you won't be able to continue then. So you just know that that is a magical amulet, and he's also carrying 2 other magical items.
And you're talking about the one on the antlers, right?
Yes.
Itchy, can you get him down? He's got magic on him.
I would be tall as fuck, so I would just reach up, kind of just throw him off the ground, onto the ground. Yes.
I don't suppose any of you are good at magic.
All right, Itchy.
I
Or
could
know a
have
lot
been,
about
I don't remember.
Corvid probably has the better arcana check. But he has to get his hands on the thing first.
Yeah, I'll hand Corvid the amulet.
Oh,
and
you
then
guys reached up and grabbed it?
Yeah, Itchy brought him down.
Okay. Itchy, as soon as you touch the body up on the antlers,
Let me get back then. One sec. There.
the birds in the cage begin to chirp, slowly increasing in volume, and I want everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
We've ran into corpses in the past that have resurrected themselves into doppelgangers and mages, all kinds of crazy stuff.
I'm a knoll.
It was pretty obvious.
Well, roll
Again,
initiative.
I'm a knoll.
But I'll surprise you. Corvid, what is your initiative bonus?
Hold on.
Oh, it's a +2.
So is mine.
You,
He can go first.
Okay. Corvid, you're
mind.
first. So the birds in the cage are beginning to chirp louder and louder, almost becoming painful.
Well, I assume I still have my crossbow out.
Sure.
Can I shoot one of the birds?
You want to shoot the cage?
Yes.
The cage is over. Since it's not on here anywhere, I'm going to say it's over here. All right. What do you want to do?
Just debating if I really wanted, if this is my final decision. Okay, screw it.
You quickly whip around and shoot your crossbow, nearly hitting the window as it sticks into the wall beside it.
Careful,
What the hell are you doing?
Don't hit the windows. The mist
All right.
might come in.
Yeah. So this isn't really a combat round. I'm just keeping order in what people are doing.
Yeah.
And their
understood.
initiative is how fast they're reacting.
I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna go through the belt pouches where the other magical items were.
All right. You find 2 red vials. All right, dwarf.
Can I identify him? What would I need?
Nope, don't have time.
Oh,
Where's
okay.
the bird cage?
It is over here between these 2 couches next to the window.
Can I open it?
You reach forward and open the cage, but the birds don't react, but still continue their loud shrilling. Itchy.
What would it take to rip this carpet up? This rug?
Well, with Dwarf and Corbett standing on it, it might take a little, might take a strength check with a little bit of a negative because there's 2 people standing on it, and you're gonna rip it out from under them.
Because I want to rip it out from under him and throw it over the cage.
All right, roll a strength check.
I can't roll for shit.
No, you fail to be able to pull the carpet up. Dwarf nearly gets toppled over.
Dwarf, you
Itchy,
fast!
as Itchy just reaches down and starts pulling the carpet straight up in the air. Big Cat, roll a will save. As the creature's now reached a level that it's now actually painful, and sounds like a mechanical klaxon. I said Big Cat.
Natural 20 for a 26 total. Is that a critical success? Is that a thing?
There is no critical saves, but you feel like you can see the clothes on your body start to lift up, and you even feel lighter. But you quickly shake off whatever effect is happening to you, and you lower back down to the ground. Corbett.
Quick, somebody kill the birds. Or destroy them. They're not alive. Yeah.
They're taxidermy. There's no living creatures in
Yeah.
there.
I totally forgot they were taxidermy.
Yeah.
Can I roll to figure out what magic effect this is?
Roll religion. Are you trained in religion?
Not really.
No, I'm talking about, is there a check mark on it? Or is there a rank in it?
Yes, there is.
Alright, so no, you do not understand what is happening.
Damn.
Big Hat.
I'm gonna move over and try to destroy the birds. I'm gonna slam the bird cage into the ground.
Alright, roll a strength check. Actually, roll a CMB. You grab the bird cage and throw it down to the ground. It shatters into many pieces, spilling the taxidermy birds out onto the floor. The sound immediately stops.
I thought I had a good idea.
Not another peep.
Ha, ha, ha. You hear the elk head turns to you and goes, then it goes back.
We should probably get out of here, guys.
Hold on, I grabbed
What
the
about the
amulet.
dagger?
No, it's an amulet and 2 potions.
There's
But there's
also
also a non-steel dagger in here.
Ooh, I must have missed that.
Alright, you pick up the items and quickly head out of the room.
But the dagger.
I said grab the items and then quickly head out.
So what's this door over here?
From the window, Itchy, as you passed by, you can see that through the fog, there is a dirt path going through here, but this entire area is covered in a yellow fog.
Don't open that door.
I wouldn't go that way, I don't remember what the hell your name was.
I remember nothing. I have amnesia.
Cornholio.
Listen, Cornhole, let's go.
Can we take a second to look at the amulet and potions?
They just wanted to leave, and Corvid, as soon as he leaves the door, quickly turns and closes the door behind him. Now, you're waiting for everyone else to get out. You don't want to close it in their face, do you? You close it right in front of Dwarf's face, and he runs directly into the door. You traitor!
Corvid, come here.
Okay,
And I'll hand him the amulet. See if you can identify this. I don't know much about these things.
alright, so you identified it as transmutation magic.
Must give you a +1 defense.
So Corvid, do you want to roll
Can you hear
Arcana
me?
on the 3 items? Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
And the dagger.
The dagger is not magical. Looking at the dagger closely, you realize that the metal is silver. It is a masterwork silver dagger.
Boy, that's nice.
Using your Arcana check on the... We'll start with the lesser items. 2 potions of Cure Light Wounds. Those are the red vials. The amulet, looking at the transmutation and the design of the amulet, it is an amulet of natural armor +1. An amulet of natural armor +1 gives you natural armor, giving you a +1 AC.
Ooh. Juicy. Are we rolling for
I
that
think
one?
everyone kind of wants this.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone
well,
could use it, but
everybody could use it.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, let's roll for it.
my AC is what? 18.
18. Itchy's is 19, but he's already getting a natural armor bonus. Oh, never mind. It's a magical enhancement. Okay. So, literally everyone could use this. Corvid does have the lowest AC, but he's not designed to be in danger. If he's getting hit, then something is wrong. Alright, so it's a D20. You got... Oh!
Fuck. That's
Oh
not it.
my god!
Yeah, come on.
What in the fuck
Did
are the
that just
chances of that?
happen? Why
He
is
can
that's
hear
the
his secrets
second
right now if
time?
he wants it.
That's the second time it's happened. That's
Bean, you
happened
already
to
said
us.
you didn't want it though.
No. Oh, somebody
Yeah,
else
I
roll
don't
it
want
too.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright, all three
of us rolled 2s.
all three of you roll again.
ah, you bastard.
Ah! Itchy wins it. So, go to your character sheet, go to your armor class, and add an +1 into miscellaneous. You have a +1 amulet of natural armor. Raise that up to 2. AC's... It doesn't matter.
It does.
Well, Itchy's AC is now 20. He is the bona fide guy in the front.
Here, I walk over to Dwarf and Itchy, and I hand each one of them a potion. Drink these if you get hurt. They'll cure your wounds. I found them on the guy in that room. You two will get hit more often than we will.
Yep, you guys both got a potion of Cure Light.
Thank you. You should keep the silver dagger. You're now a holy man. It suits you.
Okay, I'll keep it. Thank you.
So, there is 2 more doors up here. Then there's the double doors that are over here. Because this part, as you saw, that area that looked through the window is covered in fog.
Should we inspect those doors to the north or move on?
I mean, we might as well. It won't take us long. I'll open this one on the... Oh, sorry. I meant to ping it, not click on it.
Alright, so... Alright, you go to open that door. As soon as you open the door, the yellow fog immediately starts seeping in.
I slam it immediately.
You slam it closed.
This door isn't really a door. It leads to an open hallway.
So yeah, you do see a very narrow hallway stretching to the right. And unfortunately, you see more rubble at the end of the hallway, blocking whatever path this could have been. As you walk through here, you do hear the sounds of... you even feel underneath your feet, Dwarf, the sounds of things moving underneath the tiles, heading out into the courtyard next to it. Like, so from your right to left, you feel something moving underneath the tiles.
We should probably get moving.
To the north doors. Bleh. Wall.
Oh, I should have described the left path a little more.
That's okay.
Big Hat, when you opened that door, you see that the yellow fog is there, but you also saw a garden path that seems to be not affected by the fog before you slam the door shut.
Oh.
But anyway, we're now at this door.
Well, should we? No, that changes things, though. There was a path through the fog we could have gone down. I wouldn't have slammed the door if I had noticed that.
The mist seeped in, but if you open the door, the mist does come through the door, but you do see that the garden path is not affected by it. Like it seems to be almost like a maze-like hallway that opens. But the mist is so obscuring you can't see through it.
We should go check that out. I strongly.
I
What do you want to do?
think we should go to the path of deadliness. Why not?
All right, parties decide to go kill themselves. Let's go. I don't know who has the best perception.
I bet I do. +8.
Yeah, mine's 2.
All right, so Big Hat, you open the door and you see that the only where the dirt path is a clear area to walk. The rest of it is completely obscured. The closer you get to like this tree, it becomes more apparent there's a tree there. But imagine walking through thick fog and nearly running into it as it suddenly appears through the mist.
Oh wow! The grid doesn't line up exactly.
That's fine.
Okay.
You're right. I would follow the path. I would probably be directly behind Big Hat since.
Yeah.
So rusted flagstones create a path through a bed of wilted flowers and shrubs. The foliage shriveled as if drowned by surrounding sea of dense yellow fog. Through the unnatural mist muffles every motion. A sound like flapping of giant wings splits through the fog bank, causing it to swirl as if seeking escape.
What was that? That's not good.
This would
Big
be a terrible place to fight.
Big Hat, roll perception. No, nothing besides just the sound of mist floating around you. You don't sense anything.
All right. I guess do we continue down the path then? What do y'all think?
I'm going to turn off Explorer mode to see if that lets being able to actually play. Reload your page. Because right now his is lagging so bad he actually cannot move or do anything. The Explorer mode does cause a lot of lag.
He's on a little laptop.
Let's see if that helps.
Yeah, not even a good laptop, like a school laptop.
I will let you know if it's a place you've already been. And I can also whip you around the map if you want to go back to a location you had already explored.
So do we continue down the path?
Well, actually,
Oh, so Dwarf, you roll perception, and the sounds of digging underneath your feet move with each step. So every time you take a step forward, the sounds of digging are following your footsteps.
There's something below the ground, Big Head. Tail itchy.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm torn. I don't want to fight out here, but I want to see where this goes.
this is starting to feel like how I lost my last war priest.
I tell
Just
Corvid to
saying.
get in front of me.
Except you guys have more health this time.
Get in front of me, Corvid. I'll watch your back.
Okay.
All right, let's try to hurry then.
Don't go too fast where I can't keep up with you.
Yeah, no, I meant.
Big Hat, you reach a dead end.
The wall.
The fog in front of you blocks your vision. There's
I
no
don't-
dirt path under your feet stepping forward.
Oh, then I'll stop.
Everyone roll perception again. Okay.
Yeah, I suppose let's go back. It dead ends here, and I'm.
There were two paths.
Yeah, we could try the other one.
Yes, there's another path. We could try that one.
Is it clear like this one is?
Yeah, as long as it's a dirt path, it's open.
So get out front, Big Hat.
Oh, Itchy stepped into the fog.
Okay, they're not in.
The path doesn't line up.
Okay. Everyone roll perception again. Here, I'm gonna move you a little bit closer. Yeah.
Big box.
Big Hat, Itchy, and Dwarf. The sounds that Dwarf said of the things following his footsteps. You now see small, pale, headless, wormy-like bats poking their heads out of the ground. Too many limbs to count as they now follow your footsteps as you walk.
Anyone have any idea what these things are?
Yeah, do I recognize them? Any knowledge or I can roll on them?
Let me look.
Not that I have very many knowledge skills, unfortunately.
I need a planes check.
I have that. Fuck! Can't roll for shit.
Actually, Bean has big planes.
Oh my god! Oh, that actually, he does know what these are. So, this to you, Corvid, through studying, it comes to you through a quick flash of you in a library, skimming through things that you can summon, and this thing comes up. It is called a pallid wiggler swarm.
A wiggler swarm.
It is in fact a
God, I
swarm.
bet the wiggle is in the ground.
So creatures with swarm traits, they are immune to melee damage.
Well,
I'm useless against them.
Our whole party is.
Nobody.
We're all physical. Even his summons do physical damage.
Well, no, my bird has a magic missile. If that's worth mentioning.
They are immune to all weapon damage. It must be done through magic, through fire, or area effects.
we must
Yeah.
retreat.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, they are immune. Swarms are also immune to any spell that specifically targets one creature.
Quickly out the door and close it.
Yeah, you have to kill him with AoE,
Yep,
and I don't
Now, wait,
have
don't we have
that.
a thunderstone?
you
It's
do,
not
but the
gonna-
Thunderstone does no damage.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill him.
So we can't like thunderstone them and then go stomp on them.
No.
Wait, but it isn't hurting us.
Maybe we can find some oil.
So, Corbett,
Yeah, we
as you
can
run
have
back
the oil
to the
on
door, you see that the ground erupts with this swarm of tiny little creatures. Let me
They
put them on the
know
map.
that directly.
No, we should probably run from these.
Oh god, wigglers are following us.
They look like this.
Broccoli.
So these things immediately burst out of the ground, and because the thing doesn't give me the correct monster, they all have little wings and like 15 legs each, and they all just start taking off into the air and coming directly towards you. Before you run to the door and slam the door behind
Yeah.
you, hearing a little thumps as their bodies hit the door. Thump, 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 thump.
And I thought the giant testicle was bad.
There's some very, very terrifying
All right, I
creatures
vote
outside.
we do not go outside again. Unless
Any
absolutely
more
necessary.
bright ideas, Big Hat?
Unless you want your
Well,
toes
we have to try to find an escape. We didn't know those things were out
Everyone bonks Big Hat right on the top of the head. Dun, 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 dun,
there. Not my fault. I didn't know they were out there.
That's the second time you try to get us killed with one of your "Hey, let's look in this door" ideas.
One of these doors is gonna be good. Hey, we found treasure in that other
This
room.
isn't Las Vegas, Big Hat. This is a deadly hospital in some fog somewhere.
What's Las Vegas?
Who just said that?
The ghost that's outside.
Don't listen to them. Everybody knows what Las Vegas is. Anyway, let's open this door and
Inspected
move on.
door. I don't know why I had the urge to inspect this door. Inspect
You
this door.
hear the sounds of scrabbling feet on the other side of the door, as well as the sounds of paper being shuffled and small thumps in various locations of the room. You can hear what sounds like 3 different entities moving around in here.
We won't be alone when we enter this door.
Before we go anywhere, we seriously have a huge weakness here. If there's anything immune to physical damage, all we can do is run away.
I do have oil and at least that's something.
Oil and then a cantrip spark does count as lighting a fire.
Let's move and fight these 3 entities.
Do you want to roll stealth to quietly open the door?
I mean, I can try. -7. Here we
there
go.
Corvid pushes you out.
Okay.
Corvid push. Oh shit! So Corvid and Dwarf push Itchy out of the way. He's about to just fling the door open with his head. It's like, hold on. And they both together slowly push the door open.
Just so you guys know, I do have a -7 to stealth.
Squeak. So you open. Don't go in yet. Let me read.
Don't go in there.
Sagging shelves held together by dust and an extensive system of rolling ladders ring this library of husky, dull-looking tomes. The room's center broods a heavy, worn table surrounded by uncomfortable chairs. A chandelier of iron vines dangles from above. The scents of leather and old paper pervade the high-ceiling space, but so does a distinct bestial stink. You see these creatures that look like a mix of man and climbing through the tops of the bookshelves, grabbing random books and tossing them with complete disinterest. Let me get them on the map real quick.
Oh god, there's furries in there.
Ugh,
Then we have one over
imagine.
here, and then I will put one there. That's what they look like.
Yep, furries.
They have not noticed you open the door. These are... I do have what these are. Let me see what kind of check it is to determine what it is. It is Arcana check. Your dungeoneering does not recognize these creatures.
So dungeoneering won't tell me about ROUSs.
Pretty much. But dungeoneering, one of the things it does look up is oozes. That is one of the things dungeoneering will tell you. So let me roll Arcana so we can keep it going. Knowledge Arcana. He has a +5. Corbid recognizes these things as ratlings. Ratlings are tiny. They're supposed to be tiny, but I can't make that really small without making them like nearly invisible. So they are tiny magical beasts. They do have the ability to cast spells. You normally attack creatures by summoning rat swarms.
We can't fight a swarm.
Yeah, we might be at a genuine roadblock here.
It does require a summon, which can be interrupted by attacking them. You can
We'd have to
break
be able to kill
concentration.
all three.
Also, when the summoner dies, their summon will also disappear with them. They, like I said, they do have the ability to cast magic.
We can just try to kill them quickly, I guess. I don't know.
Well, since
If
you
they-
guys snicked,
Snicked.
if you guys can get to the further ones, I can reach this closest one.
I'm a very slow dwarf.
So when you move while sneaking, you can only move half your speed. I mean, the ones who are sneaky, which is Corbin and Dwarf.
Man, too bad. Well, we could deafen them, which affects their spells if there's any verbal components.
That is true. If it has a verbal component, there's a 20% chance for them to fail. And it is just
But we need to lure them into a 10-foot radius.
That's
right.
not a big chance. I think we're just gonna have to rush them and kill them as fast as we can. And if they get a swarm off, we'll just have to ignore it and kill the one that summoned it.
Swarms don't move very fast, so you can outrun them.
Well, let me sneak my way in and see how close I can get to that rat bastard.
All right, I want you to roll another stealth because the stealth first one was to open the door. All right. You do one roll. Nope, it does not see you.
I will have moved about 12 and a half feet in the room.
You see a book beside you that you could toss to try to cause a distraction. It is just like picking up and throwing. You just need to hit an AC 5 to throw it into a square or against something.
Or I could just keep sneaking, right?
You could, but it's going to be more difficult the closer you get.
Okay, well, I'll keep sneaking.
Okay. Nope.
There's 10 more feet.
Yep, you can see the creature above is still pulling books off of the large bookcase, nearly toppling it as he moves, jumps from one side to the other over here to the bookshelf beside you.
I'm going to ready a javelin.
Okay.
All right, on my next stealth move, I'm just going to move and attack him.
The one on the shelf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving them the El Chopperini.
The coup d'etat.
Yep, you're going to catch him in a surprise round. So we're going to go into initiative because he is engaging. Dwarf,
Couldn't I
you
silently kill him?
Well, we're going to go ahead and attack him. I'm going to see if you silently kill him in one go. Why is their AC never translating? That you swing and hit the bookshelf beside him. He immediately goes Ree! and bows up. The other two alerted.
My initiatives are crap, and I have a +2.
One more. There we go. Has everybody rolled initiative? All right. This one over here, I'm gonna have him jump down, move over here. He grabs one of the books from the shelf and tosses it at Dwarf. Need a ranged attack. What is their dex? Okay. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Give me that card. Ranged attack. For the next 3 rounds, I have a plus. For the next 3 rounds, you have a +1 bonus on attack rolls, but you are flat-footed. Okay. I have a +1 to hit, but I am now flat-footed for 1 round. For the next 3 rounds, I'm flat-footed. Yeah, but I also lose a lot of my AC. Corvid, you're up.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I will say I can use daze on this creature because it's humanoid.
It is not. It is a beast.
Why does it have a human face?
Because it's a magical beast. But it is not a humanoid. It's obviously still a rat.
Because it's an asshole.
Can I see it through the bookshelf, or do I need to?
Oh no, it's on top of the bookshelf. You can see it.
They're short.
Yeah, a dwarf can reach it. Ooh, you hit him right in the flank. The one on top, the bookshelf.
My rat ass!
Yep, you hit him right in the rat ass, and he spins around, now facing door, realizing that the dwarf wasn't the only thing here. What else you want to do? Oh, are you keeping track of your summon monsters per day? You already did it once.
Yeah.
Okay. Also keep track of your arrows.
I've already used 3.
Yep. So on the page where your attacks are, there's an ammo count to the right side of it. And you also need to make sure you're checking for arrows at the end of combat so you can get some of them back. This guy. Do they speak common? No. You hear. Actually, do you speak that? I think Bean may be able to understand what they're saying. Hold on a second. I need to look. Nope, you don't speak their language. I thought you did. He grabs a book and throws it at Big Hat. For some reason, he doesn't like it. The book, the big heavy tome, lands right beside you as he misses, and he jumps up and down on the bookshelf in frustration. Dwarf.
The one that threw the book at me. I immediately rushed towards it because it fell off the shelf and is now flat-footed.
He didn't fall off the shelf. He's still up there.
He did some sort of fumbling,
He fumbled, yeah.
which would have caught my attention.
All right, the one beside you is going to reach out with his mouth. Yum. Miss. You slash at his legs.
Down here, you bastard.
Whee!
I said, get down here.
Big Hat, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot this one with my crossbow.
All right. Pew. That will hit him. 7 damage.
And I'm gonna move over here.
What was the damage on that?
On what?
I misread the wrong AC for the creature, and I need to know the damage you did on when you try to hit him.
7.
No, 5 damage. Okay. Took care of it. I had to retroactively do damage. Okay. Yes, you hit him and did damage on your turn, Cabo. All right. Up next is Itchy, because I think I saw you move.
I was seeing where I could get. Alright, I could get right there, and that's 30 feet. I have a javelin in my hand. Throw it at flat-footed rat.
Okay, throwing it at flat rat. Come on, roll a crit for fun.
Maybe?
Oh no! The javelin stabs into the books right beside Dwarf.
Use that to climb up. Because you're short.
No.
You know, because you're short and a dwarf. You can't understand a word I'm saying.
What do you
This-
say?
This
Is he
rat.
trying to kill me?
What's my damage at? Okay, I'm gonna try to take a bite at dwarf. Yes, obviously. Even with a +1 to hit, I miss. 3. Going to run down the shelf. Oh, it's not confirmed now. Oh wait, yes it is. He's flat-footed. Do you want the damage or a card?
I'll take the card.
Draw the card. Someone on the bottom.
Slashing. Muscle wound. Double damage and 1d2 strength damage.
All right, I'll just take the 20 damage. He is done. Whee! You cut both of his legs off as he tries to scrabble down the bookshelf. He spins down on the ground, cracking his face on the floor, and stops wiggling.
Oh, that was rather morbid.
That's a horror-themed game, so why not? He's dead.
I turn to his friend who I wounded first and go, "You're next."
He just tilts his head because he can't understand you. Corvid, you're up.
I still have my crossbow out.
Got my bow. Reload. Chick.
Oh yeah, I gotta reload.
It's a move action to reload.
Okay, so then I have one action left, right?
An action and a swift. We just don't have any swift actions yet. So yes, you have an action.
Oh, okay, then I'll shoot the rat next to me.
Do it.
Yeah.
You shoot the ground directly in front of you. As you were lifting it up, you accidentally flicked the trigger.
Well, that's it, folks.
This rat's gonna just hop his happy ass over here. And tilts his head back and begins to actually no. He pushes both his hands forward. Itchy, roll a will save. Put the condition fear on. Conditions, I believe, at the very top of the sheet. It causes the...
There is no fear.
Shaken. Know what the shaking condition is.
Well, it gave him a -2.
The rat just starts dancing.
Conditions.
So he has a. He rolled a 7, but then it's a -7.
Oh yeah, so
plus -2.
yeah, so a shaken is a -2 to attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Yep, shaken.
Yeah, but on his, like I said, it said -7 plus -2.
The -7 is because of all the armor he's wearing.
I rolled a 7. I had a -7 for armor and -2 for shaking.
Yeah, he has a -7 on most physical abilities because
Okay,
he has heavy
it's
armor.
because it's fly too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I accidentally hit that.
Alright.
So you are shaken as the creature, his visage grows into some horrible creature that seems to spark something in your mind. That's it for him. Dwarf, you're up.
I will charge and chop up the rest of this guy. And by charge, I mean take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, because charge is an actual ability. Oh, do 7 damage. Cool. Slash at his furry body. Big head.
I'm gonna move action reload, and then I'm gonna shoot the one that dwarf just hit.
Okay. You nearly hit Itchy as he's nervously shaking from whatever the rattling did to him. sorry.
I saw a cucumber.
This one is going to turn and start casting. That immediately interrupts him and he dies.
Now look at the other one and go, you're next.
Yep, the spell in his hand lost. Itchy, you're up.
I go, blah, giant cucumber. Bah.
I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Oh, no. The fear still racking your mind makes your hand shake and you slash a big cut across the books on the shelf.
Was that
Corbett, is your turn. Pew! Ow, my rat ass!
My rat ass.
We like to call it grass where I'm from.
Right in the bull's eye.
Itchy, the rat, is attempting to go back across the bookshelves. All right, so he immediately he draws the shape of a door with his 2 fingers. A blue door opens directly in front of him, which he then hops through and the door disappears behind him.
This motherfucker has dimension door.
Wait a second. Did he just move, cast, move?
No. He moved and cast.
But I thought you couldn't move after your action.
Dimension door is just a straight up teleport.
Wait, so those things killed the people earlier because they threw books.
No, I don't think so.
You just hear him proclaim that from the door.
It had to have been a judge.
From the books!
Those damn murderers! I've been on this case for 15 years.
All right, judge, throw the book at him.
Literally.
Book 'em.
Do these look like reading books or are these record books? Patient
So
log?
roll a perception. Give it it lasts 2 minutes, so just a little bit longer. Because they cast it at a certain level. You look around in these books, it's actually just like you're not a records hall, but a library where you can begin doing things like research on creatures, on medicine and physiology and things like that.
Okay.
You, with your campaign trait, you actually get a bonus to research. If anything you need to research that's not found elsewhere, you can do it here. You also look around and see that small fissures in the floor of the library look like they were big enough for those tiny creatures to come out of. You can see through the small parts on the bottom shelves of the bookcase, like underneath some of the bookcases, you can see tunnels burrowed from underneath.
Is there anything magic in this room?
Yeah,
you
I'll cast detect magic and
All right.
do a once over.
You cast detect magic, and you don't detect any magic in this room.
Okay.
Damn it.
No magic in here, guys.
Maybe.
Well, I guess we don't really have anything to research right now, so.
I need to let my dog out. I'll be in Discord, but I won't be able to move my token. Can you keep me with the party?
Sure. Oh, I have also made a mistake. The swarm creatures weren't supposed to be there. Something else is there, but just as dangerous. Let's just say that. But you guys have already moved on to different spots. So. Nothing lost.
Those swarms we would have never beat.
Yeah, so I made a mistake. The swarms were not supposed to be in that big courtyard. Something else is there. So if you do want to go back, that swarm is not supposed to be there.
Can I get my crossbow bolt?
Yep, you get half of the bolts you shot. If you roll an exact 100, you retrieve all the bolts you've lost. So yes, if you roll above 50, you get half a back of what you shot. If you roll below 50, you get none. And if you get 100, you recover all their bolts that you shot. Because you only have 20, so you do want to use you do want to keep getting them back. You have 20. I gave you two things of bolts, so you have 20 total. Or you had 20 total. How many did you shoot? I thought you shot 2. The first one you didn't. When you shot bolts in the blob room, you didn't.
I shot 1.
You shot 1, so you didn't get that one back. Here you got 1 back. So what you missed, Dragon, was this is a room where if anything needs to be researched, you can do it here.
We need to be researched.
Right.
Just take the books back to the safe room.
Who are we?
Because you may not be what you need in that book. So you go here, you do your research here to find the information you need. Then you can take it with you. But right now, you guys don't even remember your name, so there's nothing to research unless you want to research the asylum or things like that.
Well, how many dwarves could they have had here? Or blue people with big hats?
Or angels.
And actually, are we going back or are we going forward?
What were we?
So the big courtyard that you guys were walking through, those bug things weren't supposed to be there. That was my mistake.
I guess then we need to go back there. This sort of breaks the whole thing, though. Because we never would have left there.
Let's just say we went here first.
Yeah, let's just do that.
There's also, there's another door
There
there.
was an area unexplored.
Alright, so what are we doing?
They want to go. They already ran back to the courtyard. You open the door, and it leads to a courtyard. The dirt path is the only way through the fog that is not obscured.
Take the right path.
You take
Yeah,
the right
the correct path. The right path is the correct path.
Alright. Same layout, I'm assuming.
Yes, it's the exact same. I have not changed anything.
No, I mean, as far as how we're walking.
Order.
Yeah, I'll put big
Hey,
head.
that rat's right there.
Where is he? He should be gone.
He's right above me.
I don't see anything there. No, there's nothing there. So that thing is there for you, but he's not there for anyone else. Yeah, because I put him over there to basically delete him out. All right. Let's see. You guys got about this far last time.
I'm back, sorry.
They decided to go back out in the courtyard, and you were suddenly whisked outside.
Okay, works for me.
I want everyone to roll perception.
I can smell you.
I can perceive it now. Not as good as Big Hat.
So high asylum walls hedge in this spacious courtyard garden. Only thin breaths of sickly fog seep from overhead. Though beyond, it's just as thick as ever. Misty whiffs slip between the leafless trees and simple branches, giving the impression of silent beasts prowling through the garden. So there's something else here. The dirt path isn't the only path you can stay on. That was this area down here at the bottom where I said the fog is covering it up from the windows. I was getting my numbers are mixed up on my map, so this area is completely open. There is mist, but it's light enough to see through, and you see like wisps kind of winking through the trees. Almost looking like will-o-wisp, but not behaving the same.
Hope these aren't more annoying ass birds.
Big Hat, you hear the sound of thick, leathery wings flying overhead, swooping towards the courtyard.
Something's coming. It can fly. Do we leave? Do y'all want to leave or y'all want to stay and fight it?
Man, we aren't leaving this
You
place
know we're
twice.
fighting.
All right, let's do it.
From the, you guys group up in the center, and you hear the sound of those wings as something comes swooping down to the mist, parting it as it passes through, landing directly in front of you. Looks like that.
The hell is that?
Roll for initiative. As it brandishes its claws and tails at you.
It looks like a familiar.
Oh, it's not fast. Huh. Big Hat, you're first.
Can I do a knowledge roll to see what it is?
It is a planes check. You have no idea.
Damn it. I'm gonna raise my crossbow and shoot it.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna reach down and touch dwarf scimitar and cast magic weapon.
Oh,
Hallelujah!
remind us what magic weapon does.
I'm looking for it through the big ass list.
It turns your weapon into an evil weapon.
Gives +1 to attack rolls and damage, I think.
Yep, it sure does. It doesn't stack with Masterworks +1 to it on attack rolls.
Okay, well, I'm not wielding anything Masterwork, so that's irrelevant.
There you go. So basically, it can grant a non-+1 weapon the same as a +1 weapon.
And then I'm gonna move behind dwarf, and that's my turn.
All right. This creature, although making its presence intimidated, suddenly lifts up off the ground and then starts flying this way. It's 20 feet in the air. Itchy, it's your turn.
Since I'm not switching a weapon, how would that work? Is it a move action still?
To swap weapons, it is a move action, unless you're doing it while moving. Actually, no, you would have to drop.
I have nothing to drop.
Then drawing your weapon is still a move action.
I do remember what you were saying. It was like if you're moving.
While you're moving, you could drop a weapon and draw a new one. If you have no weapon, I can still say if you move, you can draw a weapon as part of the move action.
Yeah, I keep it on my belt, so.
All right.
I go there, and I do a nice little throw.
Directly in front of it?
While he's 20 feet up.
That's true.
That's why I had to go that close.
You throw your javelin and it quickly dodges to the left.
That was
Your
my
javelin,
axe.
your axe goes sailing somewhere into the courtyard. Dwarf, you're up.
He's 20 feet in the air.
Yes.
I take a step here and then raise my shield and keep my scimitar ready.
You can go into something called full defense, which gives you a +4 AC.
Sure, that sounds fine.
That is part of one of those full round actions. If you go into full advance, it grants you a +4 AC.
Well, I block or step in front of Big Hat.
All right.
Pull up my shield and go.
All right, Corvid, you're up.
Is it humanoid?
It is, in fact, a humanoid. Big Hat. Well, actually, it looks humanoid. You actually don't know what it is. Roll planes.
Hold on. I happen to know that this thing is.
You have
from
no
my
idea.
brother's house.
So right now you're going to guess if it's a humanoid. You do not know. It looks human.
Well, I'm gonna move over here,
All right.
and I guess I'll cast Daze on it and see what
All right.
happens.
It is a creature with few or lower hit die. It fails. It has more than 4 hit die.
Damn. Okay.
All
Well,
right, Big Hat.
I'm gonna move up behind Dwarf, and I'm gonna shoot up at the Night Gaunt with my crossbow.
And we don't know what it is yet, but that's
Well,
the name you see.
yeah.
You can see its name. Yeah.
Shoot
at the
Mr.
creature.
Game and Watch.
You shoot at the creature. Well, you get to draw a card now.
Oh God.
Ranged attack. No, he takes 1 point of Dex bleed. Oh, no!
You must have cut the webbing between your fingers.
Oh my
All right,
god.
let me help you out with this. So I'm gonna go to your character sheet, and I'm gonna go to your conditions. I'm gonna check bleed on here. So your Dex is going down by 1 for each turn that you are still bleeding.
How do I stop it?
By using
You're a cleric.
you could use heal or cast a curing magic will stop the bleed.
Okay.
And then after that, you will need to rest to regain your Dex point, unless you have lesser restoration.
That is such a bad fucking card.
No, that's a higher level spell. We don't have that yet.
All right, so the creature is going to dive down at Itchy. He can't attack with both, so this is only 1. I'm going to do 10 damage. And
And I'm
Itchy,
dead.
you are not dead. You are staggered, which means if you do any action, you will go down to 1 hit. You will go down to -1. But if you stand still and do nothing, you won't lose any health. And then I am also going to do a little bit of where is my this, here you go. I'm gonna grab you. He wraps his arms and tail around you, and then he holds on for whatever he's about to do next. Itchy. You can still attack him. You will just go unconscious on the next round. But you'll immediately go unconscious. Well, you can.
I can't do shit. Legitimately.
All right, so then you will stay still and stay conscious. Dwarf, you're up. He is on the ground now.
Well,
That big X is not supposed to be. That's part of the aura thing.
can immediately run up and chop the knot.
All right, Corvid, you're up.
You know what? I think I'm probably best summoning my bird here.
Huggin takes longer than 1 round to summon.
What?
Huggin is your Eidolon. It takes time. It takes 10 minutes to summon an Eidolon. but you do have summon monster.
God.
You also have your
But
summon
I thought
nature's.
I only had one summon monster.
You have 6 of them left for the day.
Oh, okay, never
You
mind.
also have summon nature's ally 2, which you can cast once per day, which is a stronger version of summon monster, or something basically.
I will summon monster.
Are you gonna just do the summon monster 1?
I guess I can do 2, right?
You can cast that today, yes. And while you're casting that, think about what you want to summon because it takes a round.
Okay, I'll cast number 2.
All right, Big Hat, you're up.
Two steps, really. Well, I'm gonna move back, and then I'm gonna channel healing.
Channel energy. Two.
So that'll stop the bleed on me, and then heal.
Believe it or not, I actually called your number.
Yeah,
So it's
yo,
gonna be
let's
2.
watch. He's gonna roll a damn 2.
Right, you stop the bleed. Itchy is no longer staggered.
My turn.
Oops, sorry. The creature is going to attempt to fly. Dwarf, you have a chance to attack. That will miss. He moves up 20 feet. Itchy, it's your turn. Yep, you can reverse grapple with your own CMB.
He just flew 20 feet up again.
Yep,
Wouldn't that provoke attack of opportunity?
dwarf missed.
Oh hell.
See that 11 right there? That shameful, shameful
All right,
11.
Oh shit!
Oh, I pile drive his ass right back
So-
to the ground.
So you wriggle your arms in such a way to where he's no longer wrapped around you. You're wrapped around him, and you guys both immediately plummet. Taking 5 damage each. You go unconscious. He takes 5 damage and is knocked prone. With you on top of him. Dwarf, while a creature is prone, he is -4 to AC.
A 4 slash.
That's actually 5 damage because of magic weapon.
I don't have a magic weapon.
You do.
Oh, wait, I do. Never mind. Thank you, Big Cat.
Cast a magic weapon on you.
Take that, evil doer.
Corvid, what did you summon?
An elemental?
What kind?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
It's summon monster 1, right?
It is summon nature's ally 2.
Oh.
I guess I should do an air elemental after all. It is.
Allow me to look. You summon a small air elemental. It does have a fly speed. It's also got something called flyby attack, which allows it to attack while flying past a creature.
So like a drive-by? It pulls out its Uzi.
I'm trying to find a air elemental. I have its stats because he's not in the compendium. Where do you want him?
It's an air butthole.
Let me give you control
Is
of him.
that a butthole? Areolas in the sky.
It's called a
Where did my air hole go?
Oh, great! I turned from a air hole to an air box.
He disappeared. There was supposed to be something there. No.
I see Xena, the warrior princess's weapon.
I summon Richard
Everything's
Simmons.
just disappearing. Anyway, he's
Let's
here
just
somewhere.
assume that I spawn it next to the night dot, and yeah, directly behind it, and then I do a flyby attack.
There you go.
Okay, so how it's gonna work? So you have to put it. The creature has to get a flying head start. There, your elemental is a bunch of books. So what it will do is you will have to get it. It will then move. It has to fly its full movement. So it can fly 100 feet perfectly. So it doesn't have to. So what you can do is something like this. Fly by it, and you can hit it like this. But you want it to flank. So here we go. So we can do this. We'll fly like that. So while you're flying by, everyone stop drawing. Stop drawing. I'll kill you. All right. So you're roll.
Rocks while you die.
So you can roll a. It does an attack called. It can do a slam attack or a whirlwind. I would recommend a slam. Roll a d20.
A grand slam?
A 20 will hit. Do 1d4 plus 1 damage. Two damage. Big Hat, you're up.
I'm gonna
Oh, wait.
channel again.
Hold on. It's still Corvid's turn, actually. Corvid, it is your turn. If you're going to shoot a creature that is prone, he actually gets +4 AC because he is harder to hit.
When he's prone?
Yes. You have a spell in your list as well called Protection from Evil.
And I cast it on Itchy.
Itchy is unconscious. So you move over here. Dwarf, your AC is now 20. You have a 20 AC and +2 saves. Big Hat.
I'm gonna channel.
All right, you need to hit at least a 4.
Oh, he can go. You can go into the negative in 1E.
Yes.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh shit! Itchy is conscious. He suddenly wakes up yet again. Yes, you guys are sharing a space. Big Cat, you want to do anything else?
No, that's it. I'm not gonna move. Just in case I need to channel again.
The creature is going to attempt to get out from underneath Itchy. He's going to get an attack of opportunity or not. Itchy can do it too. No. And then now I have to push you off. So. Oh, what's your CMD?
13, actually.
Okay, so he pushes you off to the side, but he is still prone. Actually, no, he's not. So he pushes Itchy off. It's your strength, yeah. So he pushes Itchy off and attempts to, and then stands up. Itchy, it's your turn. You can roll away. You can do a 5-foot roll and stand up.
Or I can smack
You,
him.
you can smack him at a -4 to hit because you are prone.
But he's small.
He
And I'm hitting
is.
him with my hands.
He is a medium creature, the same size as you. The problem, I didn't want you to stand up because he's probably going to put you right back down. So you roll and stand up. A dwarf, it's your turn.
Oh, he's gonna get the dwarf chop.
That will hit. 6 damage. Corbin, you and Air Elemental are up.
Okay. I guess I'll. Well, actually, do I have to fly away and then fly back to do another attack?
He has perfect flying, so he can come by here and hit again, getting flanked.
Let's try the wind whirl one.
I need to figure out what whirlwind actually does. Whirlwind. Whirlwind is blah blah blah. Na, na, na. No, this will not work. It has to be a creature smaller than him. So whirlwind basically catches someone and lifts them up off the ground and spins them in circles. Hey, that will miss. Wait, 14? Hold on. 14. That could still hit. La, 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 la. No, it misses.
Damn. Is it still prone?
No, it's standing.
Aw, what
Yeah,
the
that
fuck?
misses. Since you don't have precise shot, you always have it's a negative to hit because he's engaged in combat.
Oh.
So it's better for your crossbow to catch people who are not currently engaged, unless you take feat precise shot, which is probably not useful to you.
Okay.
Big Hat, you're up.
Gonna move forward 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna shoot at the creature.
Okay. Ah, 1 damage. Alright, the creature is going to attempt to fly. Air Elemental and Dwarf get an attack. Come on.
Does the 15 hit? Or
No, it doesn't.
even if it's a 16?
16 doesn't hit, no. And the Air Elemental did a flyby attack. So he's not flanked.
No, I mean from his magic weapon, it would be a 16.
No, 16 doesn't hit. Bean, roll a d20. Yep, just d20. That will not hit him. Alright, so he's going to then fly straight up, flying up 40 feet. Itchy, it's your turn.
Go under the tree and pop a healing potion.
Alright, 1d6. There's a cure light. 4. Dwarf.
I will take a 5-foot step under the tree and go full defense.
Alright. Corvette. You and Air Elemental. Air Elemental can just follow him 40 feet up and just chase after him. You can fly by going straight up past him.
I'll do that then, and then do another Grand Slam.
Alright, roll a d20. Yes.
God damn. Okay, well, I guess I'll just,
He's not engaged no more, so there's no negative.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
I still miss.
Big Hat, you're up.
I'm gonna reload and then fire again.
Oh, everyone misses. The creature begins. Air Elemental. You can hit him again. That will also miss. Itchy, you're up. You can see the creature is obviously wounded, and it is trying to leave.
We're not gonna be able to catch it.
You guys gonna let it go?
Wouldn't it be prudent to just let that
I was gonna
powerful
say.
bastard go?
I legitimately can't do anything about it. I got a javelin that I can throw 30 feet, so I can't even throw it high enough.
All right, so you guys watch, recovering from the fight as the creature flies back off into the mist and disappears.
Well, that was very successful.
Just let you know, it's kind of like a reminder of what's in the fog.
A bunch of fogs everywhere.
You survived it.
Alright, to
We
this
should
random
quickly
building.
get the hell
which is,
out
I
of
think,
here.
where we
Is
were
it
trying
still
to-
here or did it leave?
It left. You come over and see a shed, and then there is a barricaded set of stairs heading down. You see a heavy padlock on the gate.
Is that a P-lock?
You look off to the side, Big Hat, on next to the door, and it says morgue.
Oh, we probably don't want to go down there. If the dead are walking around the asylum, imagine what it's gonna be like in there.
And you guys do know you do have shelter back at the survivors' camp, if you guys need to go back and rest.
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't hurt.
We should probably go back.
Yeah, and we're at a good stopping point for the night anyway.
All right, so I will go ahead and move everyone back to this door, because we don't need to go to the other screen. And then let me calculate your guys' XP real quick, because you guys might be level 2.
I didn't hit a single time tonight.
No, you sure didn't.
The only time I did damage was when I pile drove myself and the bird thing into the ground.
But that was cool. You rolled a natural 20 on your CMB, grabbed him, and just took. He's like, I'm going out. If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me. Blah. Let me calculate some XP real quick. Everyone gains 1,150 XP. And that should get you guys to level 2.
I don't even see XP on this sheet. Where's
Go
it at?
to additional. There in the top right. 1,150.
How much?
I need a calculator.
Whoa, you said it was 1,150?
Your guys' total XP right now is 2,384. You guys have reached level 2.
Nice.
So this should help out with some of the difficult fights, because level 2 get one more spell per day. Some people get some traits like Yo-Yo gets smite, heal, and inflict ability 7 times a day.
They have to. Don't forget to manually adjust your base attack bonus and your saves because they go up every level. They're under configuration.
Oh, good night, stream.
Nice.